Hey everybody, welcome to the first book video for 2023. It's a super exciting one with my February TBR. And yeah, so we're gonna go through that and yeah, welcome all the booktubers and book followers back to my channel. In the description below I will put my Goodreads if you wish to follow me over there and friend me. That would be all good if you want to do that. If not, you can just stay tuned on my YouTube channel with TBRs, what I read each month, what books I buy, that kind of thing. I also, if I don't put anything video wise up, I do take photos and put stuff up on my Instagram as well, which will also be in the description box. So, February TBR. I have two books that I definitely want to read, and then I have a stack which I'm going to use a spinning wheel to select. Usually I would select all 2 or 3 books for the month using the spinning wheel of all these books on the shelves that I still have to read. So usually I would do them all by spinning wheel, but this one will be a bit different because there is one that I specifically want to read for Valentine's Day, and then I just became a part of a new book club which read the same book each month, and then yeah, the third one we will select by wheel. So the first book is Valentine's Day themed, and I thought I was saving it for February, of course. I got this book for like $1 at a book sale last year, and it's called True Love at the Lonely Hearts Bookshop. Perfect theme, of course, Valentine's and romance and a bookshop. It's by Annie Darling, and it looks like that. I'll do my best to read covers because I forgot to get my glasses. So I'll do my best. It's a truth universally acknowledged that a single woman in possession of a good job, 4 bossy sisters and a needy cat must also have a want of her own true love, isn't it? By the way, if you hear a fan, it is really, really hot where I live, so yeah, just bear with me with that. Not for Verity Love. Jane Austen fangirl with an introvert in a world of extroverts. Verity is perfectly happy on her own, and her fictional boyfriend Peter is very useful for getting her out of blind dates. But when a case of mistaken identity forces her to introduce a stranger to her real boyfriend, Verity's life suddenly becomes much more complicated. Johnny could use a fictional girlfriend too. Against Verity's better judgment, he persuades her to partner up for a summer season of weddings, big number of birthdays and garden parties, with one promise: not to fall in love with each other. We'll find out, of course. So yeah, I definitely want to get this one read in February. And then I have just become a part of a planning book club run by the wonderful Brooke and Vicky, and this month, February, is our first month of reading a book all together. And this month's book is called Good Girl Complex, and it's by Ellie Kennedy. It's a New York best-time seller, and on the back it says she does everything right, so what could go wrong? Mackenzie is a people pleaser It's exhausting, really, always following the rules. Mac has dreams of her own, but is pleased to her parents since she moves to the beachside town of Avalon Bay to get her college degree. 20-year-old Mac has had plenty of practice suppressing her impulses, but when she meets local bad boy Cooper, that ability is suddenly tested. Cooper is rough around the edges, raw, candid, a threat to her ordered existence. Their friendship soon becomes the realest thing in her life. Despite his disdain for the trust fund kids he sees coming and going from his town, Cooper soon realizes Mac isn't just another rich clone and falls for her. But as Mac finally starts feeling accepted by Cooper and his friends, the secret he's been keeping from her threatens the only place she's ever felt at home. So yeah, that is our book club read, which is super duper exciting. Okay, so the stack of books that I have on my spinner on my tablet, I will run through the titles of, and then we will do a spin and see which is the third book. So I picked them on, like, obviously the romance theme and one that I just sort of really want to read that I recently have picked up. So the first one with a romance theme is Emily Henry's Book Lovers. I got this last year, like ages ago, and haven't read it yet. And I love her writing, so I really want to read that. So that is in the spinning wheel. Also, The Fine Print, I haven't read that yet, and I really want to read it to see if I want to read the other one. And apparently there's a third one coming out, isn't there? If comment below if there is. I think there is. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. The Fine Print is by Lauren Asher, sorry. I got this one around the same time as Book Lovers and haven't read it yet, and I thought, you know, romance theme. And the one that I really is by an author that I really want to start getting into, and this one I picked up when I was in Brisbane on my mini break in December. It's headed Midnight Mysteries, but there is a series of short stories in there. It's a really gorgeous hardcover too. So Agatha Christie selection, and there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 little stories in there. So yeah, that is also in the spinning wheel. So let's see which one it will be. Obviously I'll get to the others another one. Sorry, I always get coffee when fans are on and aircons and stuff. So we have our spinning wheel, and I'm going to spin and see which one of these I'm going to add to my February TBR. And then when we get to March, it'll all be spun on the wheel 3 times. And then it'll be like more options from my shelf behind me, which there's plenty of, trust me. Okay, so let's see which one it is. So spinning. What do we have? Oh yay! The Unhoneymooners it is, which is by Christina Lauren. I actually haven't read a book from this author, so that is exciting. So yeah, these ones will have to wait for a future month. They'll just go back on my shelf. So we have for this month, we've got The Unhoneymooners, we've got The Girl Complex, and we've got True Love at the Lonely Hearts Bookshop. So yeah, I'm super duper excited for these, and we'll see how I go. I'm still finishing off a book from January reads, so yeah. I will be announcing as well in another video what I read in January as well for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we'll see how many of these we get through, and yeah, if we stick to the TBR, of course. Yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. Welcome back to all the booktube videos. Obviously I'll do like little libraries and hauls and stuff like that, as well as what I read each month, and TBRs and stuff. So yeah, it'll be super duper fun for 2023. Thank you for joining me, guys, and happy reading. Bye.